The judge calling Hillary Clinton out after a hearing. This is really important, saying, quote, "We wouldn't have been here today if this employee had followed government policy." She really is getting a lot of pressure here, but it's not just Hillary. Nearly half of all federal workers actually admit that they're breaking rules with their devices. You know, the fun stuff you bring at home or your computers or whatever. To cyber expert Paul Violas, who says they're putting us all at risk. Paul, it's one thing when you have just the average person, maybe does some company work or intermingles private information with the company information. It's another thing when it's the Secretary of State.
Oh, there's no question about that, Charles. And you know what? I was watching the other day where Secretary Clinton had made the comment when she was asked the question in the press conference about, was your server wiped? And she says, what do you mean with a cloth? I mean, give me a break with that. She's an intelligent woman. She knew exactly where the question was coming from.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that right there was nuts.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if she was trying to be funny. She was just caught off guard. It was just her anger and frustration that this thing won't go away. But talk to us about the idea that so many federal workers are doing the same thing.
Right. So, Charles, when you look at the ubiquitous nature of which mobile devices are being used, the government system right now, it's inherent with a lack of accountability with respect to how these mobile devices are used from employees with respect to government data. So they are inherently using these things with respect to no boundaries whatsoever, with documentation and information that should not be used on a personal device, and it's not protected at all.
Okay, Paul, we're going to have to leave it there because we've got some breaking news coming in. But again, this is a serious crisis, and something's going to have to be done. Maybe we'll all learn because of Hillary's mistakes. Thank you very much. Again, we've got breaking news on the fight against ISIS. A senior U.S. military official says preliminary tests show ISIS is using mustard gas right